Today, me and Oakley are going to be comparing our starter teams for EAFC 24. Now, we've tried to fit a couple of women here and there, and maybe there were a few Saudi leagues knocking about, but there have been a lot of transfers in this transfer window. Ronaldo and Messi have moved again, Oakley. I mean, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, £100 million plus English midfielders. There's a lot been going on, mate.
An awful lot, mate. An awful lot indeed. I'm looking forward to this video, actually. A lot of talking. Very excited. I think I've got a pretty nice team here.
Well, let us know down in the comments section below which team you think is the best, and let me know if there are any other hidden gems that I'm missing out, because obviously I'm not going to be able to fit that many players. I've only got 11 slots. We're going to be doing it section by section, starting off with the defence. Oakley, you can go first, mate. Tell me, who's in your team?
Well, we're starting off. This is a starter team, ladies and gentlemen. So it's got to be, there's a few points here that I'm looking for, and it's got to be kind of affordable, but also got to have a little bit of...
Yeah, we've allowed one marquee, and that's it, but no other walkouts. If you want cheap, fast, and reliable coins, head over to MMOEXP.com. Make sure to use the code James at checkout to get yourself 5% off.
I'm going to start off in goal with Aaron Ramsdale.
Okay.
So obviously 82 rated at the moment. I think he will go up. I actually think he might be an 84. This is obviously speculative.
84.
84. Do you think that's fair?
I think they'll probably... They hate giving Arsenal players their deserved upgrades. Like, Saka should be a walkout, but I doubt he's going to be a walkout next year.
I think he will be. Well, maybe like 85, I reckon.
I think that's what I think. But like, he should be. Is he not the best right wing other than Salah in the Prem? Right? And Salah's 90, so he should surely be like 86, 87 bare minimum.
I think it's like an age thing. Like Saka's not probably what people consider to be in his prime right now.
This is true.
Salah's probably in his prime, if not potentially going to be coming down sooner or later. No disrespect to Salah. Nevertheless, starting off with Aaron Ramsdale in the goalkeeping spot. Sorry. The next position is a little bit more tricky.
Okay.
Because obviously you've got the likes of Kyle Walker, who at the moment is an 85 rated. I think he's probably going to stick around that. So it's technically not a walkout, however, for a starter team. This guy, for months, is worth like, what, 200-300k?
Yeah, he's very expensive.
So I can't go that high, sadly.
Thank God. I thought you were going to put him in. I was like, mate, you've misunderstood starter squad here.
I can't, mate. I think I'm going to have to put Aaron Wan-Bissaka in, actually.
Oh, actually, he's very good shout.
It might be that they're slightly fresh in my memory, seeing as I've just watched Arsenal.
He played very well against Arsenal, to be fair. He did play very well.
Very well, and normally he's still got enough pace that he's usable. It's literally, I think he's
absolutely
right back for the starter. I'm actually going to chuck. I'm going to chuck in my first female. Actually, it's going to be Alex Greenwood of Manchester City. A little bit of backstory for those of you guys who care. I went to a McDonald's event, launch for the McSpicy, and I met her and Ella Toon.
I thought you were going to say just a McDonald's.
No. Hashtag other fast food outlets are available. So yeah, Alex Greenwood's going to go in. I think she had a fantastic performance at the World Cup as well. And of course, I was lucky enough to see her live at the Euros finals last year, which is fantastic.
Talk to me about some stats, mate.
Yeah, a little bit dubious, mate. 72 pace, not the best, it has to be said.
Oh, okay.
It's not the best. However, like I said, had a great World Cup. I think that will go up. I think she was absolutely solid. I really do. I guess the stats you're really kind of caring about are like the defending and the physical. She's got 84 defending and 82 physical.
That's pretty good to be
fair.
So,
it's yeah. Do you know what I mean? It almost reminds me a little bit of a John Stones card.
It depends on what the meta's like as well for the new game, because sometimes the pace doesn't matter as much, and then sometimes in some games it really is the only thing that matters. So it just depends on what comes out next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Aside from that, I mean, like, you know, we've got 79 passing. It's pretty standard. It's 83 rated card. I do think it'll be a little bit higher. It's a starter squad, mate. We've got a female in there, and going next to her, she plays for City's women's team. I am actually going to go for John Stones.
Oh,
who's only
very
80.
Good.
He's 83 this year.
Currently, yeah, but he should go up as well.
83. I think he'll go up. I think he's just like Saka. I don't think he's going to go up to walkout, even though I think he should be. I think he's arguably one of the best centre backs in. Well, he is one of the best centre backs in the league. Let's be honest. I think he'll be 85.
I agree.
Also, I feel like you pack the defenders a lot easier. I feel like you can get hold of the defenders.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
a lot easier in terms of walkouts. we are actually going to go for the one and only Luke Shaw. Fantastic left back, actually. And also another one that I feel like goes straight into this team. Obviously, in terms of chemistry purposes, we're looking pretty strong. Given that we've got all English, all Prem.
Yeah, you're doing a real Atani hybrid over here, mate. One league, one nation.
I'm gonna be going for Luke Shaw. Listen, I'm just picking the best. Listen, I'm taking this more as a who realistically is going to go in this team. And it does start. Fair. It does tend to be like players I've packed. Actually, I feel like Luke Shaw. He's 80 rated this year.
I think he's underrated, isn't he?
Underrated.
Yeah, I think he is underrated.
I think he's going to go up. I think he'll be an 82 rated card, to be honest with you. And yeah, that completes my back line and goalkeeper. Pretty happy with it. I think it's been very affordable as well.
Well, interestingly enough, I have also gone for Aaron Ramsdale in goal. I used him a lot at the start of this year, and he was very solid. He's really easy to pack. It was like 1,000 coins by the first week, end of first week. And he just, English Premier League, always good for chemistry. Now, the back line is decidedly different. I've got two Arsenal players. At left back is my first woman, Steph Catley. She's 83 rated, but she has got 88 pace, 80 dribbling, and 78 defending. So this is looking pretty good. She's got a bit of a dynamic upgrade in the FIFA 23 currently. So I imagine that means that she should start at 83 next year. Maybe even going up a little bit higher, which would be nice. The other Arsenal player is a new transfer. Although sadly in real life, he is going to probably be injured for most of the season. It's Urian Timber. Obviously previously playing for Ajax. Very good pace for a centre-back. He's like 82 pace currently, has an 80 rated card. I don't know. He should go up based on his season last year. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see many special cards of him performance-based because I think he's done it at ACL for like 6 months or something, which is pretty criminal.
It's ridiculous, man.
But the card will be able to play centre-back and right-back, which gives him a bit more versatility. But the other two is going to be a perfect link with De Vrij, big Stefan De Vrij for Inter, and Denzel Dumfries. Both pretty cheap, 84 and 82 rated this year. But, just solid defenders. They're not going to be breaking the bank. They're not super quick. Dumfries is incredibly strong. But, it's just a bit of chemistry to build up from the back.
Nice, mate. Very nice indeed. I guess we're going to progress on to the midfield now.
Indeed, mate.
And this is going to be... So I'm trying to do things... I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, James.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, for the purposes of this, just to try to make it interesting, and also because I do think he will still get a good card, I'm actually going to go with N'Golo Kante.
Ooh, Saudi League Kante. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah. We're trying to make it interesting, but so he was... I think it's fair to say that he was just like injured. I think he's got too many miles on the clock now, to be honest with you. So I don't think he's going to have his high rate. I think he might drop down to like an 86-ish.
Well, let me just double check, because he may well be in the top 100 players.
So yeah, to go along with him, I'm actually going to go with Ruben Neves, mate, as well.
Oh, another Saudi League transfer. See, I do like Ruben Neves. He is quite slow, but he has got very solid stats.
He is, but his passing's always very good.
Yeah.
His passing's always very good. Admittedly, I'm kind of shoehorning him in. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to get some
Saudi chem, don't you?
I just want to get some Saudi chem, bro. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Just like Arteta getting Havertz into the team, I am getting Neves in there. You know what you get. Like you said, a little bit slow, very good passing. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Also, I don't feel like he's going to get a downgrade because it's not like he's fallen off or anything. He's just moved leagues. He's kind of in his prime age, really.
Well, this is very true. He actually played very well, and I don't. Yeah, he did go to Saudi.
Put it like this: like there was conversations with Barcelona, Liverpool, Arsenal, all in the mix, but he decided to go to Saudi. He's decided to get the bag, mate, and I can't blame him for that. If somebody offers you whatever, like 4 times what you're making already.
Yeah, and you're already making quite a lot of money.
You're already making quite a lot of money. If you want to set your kids and your grandkids up, fair play. True. You crack on. Going back over to the Prem now, though, we are going to go with my second female player.
Okay.
Who's going to be Ella Toone.
Oh yes, very good.
Centre attacking midfielder for Manchester United. Obviously, like I said again, different leagues and all that sort of stuff. However, 83 pace. 85 passing, pretty decent. That's what you really need. Low physical, though, sadly. But solid. And again, another person I've met in real life. I mean, I'm kind of like trying to name drop it here. But met her as well, which is awesome. And she's a lovely person, so getting her in.
Well, with respect to the physical thing, I was speaking to Andy about, because he obviously played the game. It is, I guess, not completely finished, but from what he said, the females are very good in like the attacking positions, because those are the positions you want to be smaller, nimble, fast,
and agile. Yeah.
But they do suffer a bit when you like want to play them in centre back and in goal, just because doesn't matter how good the stats are, they're still going to be less than 6 foot tall. So
yeah,
I have gone for a perfect link. It's a kind of transfer perfect link. One of them is definitely a hit to my team. Is Sabitzer, who's gone back from Manchester United on loan, returned to Bayern Munich. He's 80 rated, got very bang average stats, nothing to really talk about. But I will be playing behind him at CDM, the perfect link Lamer, transferred from Red Bull over to Bayern Munich. Now, he is always just a really solid starter team Bundesliga CDM. He's got, if his stats remain unchanged from last year, he's 83 rated, 84 pace, 81 defending, 78 physical. Like, it's just a very, very good starter team for a CDM. And then my other centre mid will make sense eventually, but it's Jackie Groenen, who is a Dutch women's player for PSG. She is 79 rated, but also got some pretty standard stats. 79 pace, 80 dribbling, 82 passing, 71 physical. But, you know, it's just, it makes sense when we get to the front three. These are the choices I've made in order to make my front three as good as possible. Because as you'll notice, my marquee walkout player has not yet been announced.
Okay, mate. I'm somewhat bending the rules here with this one.
Okay.
Because you
you're gonna go for, let me guess, Haaland, Neymar.
No, actually, not Neymar. I'm going to go for. Oh, I just don't know if I can bring myself to actually do it. We're going to go for Kareem the Dream Benzema.
Oh, that's interesting, actually, because I think he has had a -1 after going to Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
He will get a perfect link to Kante, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, yes.
I'm pretty sure they play for the same team. Al Ittihad, I believe.
Yes, yeah. Sure.
So chucking him in there. I can't see Ronaldo or Neymar sadly dropping out of the walkout zone. So I'm kind of just thinking that I'm just going to try to get some chemistry from Liga NOS, to be honest with you. Again, just get a perfect link. I know this is not going to be full chemistry, guys, but it's a starter team. So pretty much just looking for pacey Portuguese players for the wing. I was going to look for a Porto combo, but it turns out I can stay in the Saudi League. And I can actually go with Otavio, who is now over in the Saudi League on the right. And we can go for Jota on the left. So I have still got my pacey wingers. They are still Portuguese. And this way, I believe we've got ourselves a lot of chemistry.
The bloody Oilers are doing you a favour, mate, buying up all these players.
They are, bro. They are. What I thought was a curse turned out to be a blessing. It's an attainable first. It's an attainable starter squad. I have to say, when I got the James gave me a synopsis, ladies and gentlemen, before we started this. I think I've fulfilled it. I did
say one walkout, but you know, other than that.
Well, who else? I mean, come on, like Kante's like, you'll be packing that guy for fun, man.
Well, this is actually an interesting point.
You will, especially.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. But I don't think. Well, I wonder what will happen to the prices, because if you had Benzema going to the Saudi League in any other year, his price would drop to the floor. But now that there are actually so many good, usable players in the Saudi League, like as you've just shown here, you can very well build a perfectly functioning.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
I would say, however, that even when Benzema was at in La Liga, at Real Madrid, he still wasn't the most expensive player ever. He doesn't have the pace.
No, but at the start of the year, he was very, very good.
Was he?
At the start of the year, he was 100k. He peaked at 130k, so I don't know.
He's had so many special cards. I actually forgot what his base was. I thought he was 90.
But this is what I mean. I don't know what his price, what will happen to his price. And now he's gone to the Saudi League because so many other players have gone. Like, will it come down, or will it just be the same because you could just build a Saudi League team? I don't know. It's interesting. We'll have to. I mean, these are just concept teams. We'll say you've cheated, and we'll move on. For my team, I am going to pick another Arsenal player for my left wing. Now, I would like to choose Martinelli, but I suspect he will be quite expensive because he's very fast, got very good dribbling, and I would expect him to be an 84 rated card next year. And that's being quite lenient, to be honest.
Him and Saka should both be the same. They should both be the same, I think. Maybe No.
I think Saka's much better than Gabriel Martinelli.
Do you?
Yeah, much better.
Much better?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Because he can at least cross a ball into the box. Instead of Martinelli, I'm going to go for a lady, Caitlin Fjord. So, nice. She is an Australian left wing, 83 rated. Also, 88 pace, 82 passing, 77 dribbling, 78 shooting. Respectable statistics. Also gets a perfect link to the left back, Steph Catley, which is another reason why I picked them. It's a nice perfect link, so you could use this in your teams if you wanted to, as long as they're, still respectable ratings. At right wing is going to be another transferred card. I'm going to go for Xavi Simons, because I think he was a silver card this year, playing for PSV. Transferred now to PSG, getting a perfect link to my Jackie Groenen at centre mid. And he's just got very good stats. I expect him also to get a big boost because he's had, let me see, how many has he got? He's had 2 informs and the player of the month this year and the team of the season as like performance-based cards. So he's starting at 73 rated. I expect him to go up to at least a gold card, maybe 77, 78. But his base card, it's got not great stats, but he was a silver. And I think he should look good next year. And to cap off the rest of the team is my marquee man, transferred to Bayern Munich, Harold Kane. He is going to be 90 rated. It's got a +1 from this year. Again, not the fastest in the world, but got excellent shooting and some decent physical and passing stats as well. And at the start of the year anyway, I don't think he's going to be that expensive, and he should be a very good player, very good striker.
I think he's very similar to Benzema, isn't he, really? I think they're both
this is true.
Same sort of thing. So decent squads, bro. I think we've both done pretty well there. Obviously, you've gone around the block a little bit. You've got far better. Mine's just the 2-league hybrid.
Mine is also full chemistry, which is why I had to make some sacrifices on these players. Which is not like they're suboptimal, but they do get chem.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, let us know down in the comment section below, which team do you think is better? And if you're going to be using any of these players in your starter squads, let me know if you want to see this again, because I could go to some different leagues perhaps, because there's been a lot of transfers happening in this transfer window. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. We'll catch you guys next time. Adios.
Bye-bye.